Hello guys, welcome back to TechDose, and in this video we will see the search in rotated sorted array problem, which is from LeetCode day 19 of the 30 days coding challenge. So let us look at the problem statement. The problem here says that we are given an array and this array was originally sorted in ascending order, but then this array has been rotated and then given to us. Now each element of this array is unique and we need to find the target element in just order of log n time, and if found then we need to return the index of the found element. Otherwise, if the element is not present in the array, then we just need to return -1. Now what comes to your mind for solving this problem? The first thing which comes to mind is we can just make a linear search to this entire array and then we can find if the target element is present. But then this is taking order of n time, since we need to traverse all the elements at least once. But then we already know that if the array elements are sorted, then we can apply binary search and find the element in just log n time. But even though it is not perfectly sorted, we can still apply binary search. So the first thing which we can do is we can try finding the pivot element in this array. Now the pivot element is the element which is having a higher value than its left element as well as higher value than its right element. So actually the pivot element denotes that after that element the graph will decrease and again it will increase, and before the pivot element the graph will keep increasing. So we need to find the pivot element. In this case you can see that 8 is that pivot element. Now let us see one important observation for solving this problem. In this case I have drawn a graph. This line denotes a value 4. Now in this case you can see that I have assumed 8 to be the pivot element, and after 8 the graph is going down to value 0 and again it is increasing. So on the left hand side, this part from 4 to 8 the graph is in increasing order, from 0 to 3 the graph is in increasing order, but then between these two points 8 and 0 the graph reduced drastically, and all the elements to the right hand side of the pivot element is lower than all the elements to the left hand side of this pivot element. So this is one important observation for solving this problem. In this case you can see that we have rotated this array 5 times. So there are 5 effective rotations. Now even though you rotate the array, let's say 0 times, n times, 2n times and 3n times and so on, the effective rotation will still be 0 because you will have the same array and there will be no pivot element. So according to our assumption, pivot can be this 4. Okay, so this is strictly increasing order array. Now let us look at an example and solve it so that we get a better understanding. In this array we are having 8 elements and our target element to find is element 5. Now we will find first the pivot element. So we will take this entire array, that is this is the left and this is your right. Now I will find mid, which will be equals to left plus right by 2. So 0 plus 7, which is the index, by 2 will be equals to 7 by 2, which will give out 3. So our mid will be first pointing to this 7. Now we already know the property of a pivot element. It will be greater than the left hand side element as well as greater than the right hand side element. So even though we compare with only with the right hand side element, we will be good to go. So is 7 greater than the right hand side element? No, this is not greater. So again we need to search either in the left half or in the right half. So which half to select? We will decide it based on the uniformity of our graph. So in the left hand side you can see that the graph is strictly increasing, and on the right hand side the graph is decreasing, then it is increasing. So if there is any pivot element, then it should be present on the right hand side of this 7 and not to the left hand side. And how you can confirm it? You just need to compare it with the left value. So if the current mid value is greater than the left value, then this indicates that this is a strictly increasing graph. So since it is greater, so this is strictly increasing, so we will find for the pivot element on the right subarray. So this 8 0 1 2 will be searched. So we will update this left to mid plus 1. This will become L, and again we will have to update this mid. This will be 4 plus 7 by 2, which will come out to be 5. So this will be our mid. Now in this part as well, we will compare with the right hand side element. If the current element is greater than this right hand side element, then this will be a pivot element, but this is not true. So now we will have to divide this array into two parts. So we need to find which partition is the uniform half. we don't need to search for pivot element in that partition. So if you compare the mid value with the left value, then in this case you can see that mid value is lower than the left value. So this is not uniformly increasing. In fact, our pivot element is present in the left half only. Therefore, we will leave this half and we will search in the left half. So now our right will get updated to this value L, and our mid will also be updated to L plus R by 2, which is the same value 8. So now you can see that we are at 8 and the next element is lower than the current element. So this element has to be the pivot element. So now we have found the pivot element and the pivot index is 4 and value is 8. Now you want to search for this element 5. So on the left hand side of a pivot element, the graph is uniformly increasing, and on the right hand side as well, graph is uniformly increasing. But all the elements on the right hand side are less than all the elements on the left hand side. So we need to find for a value 5. Therefore we need to see in which half does it fall. Now we need to check in what range this target element is falling. So we will compare with the left as well as the mid element. Is it falling in this left half from this left to mid element? Yes, it is greater than equals to this left element and less than equals to this pivot element. Therefore we will search for this 5 in the left half using binary search. Otherwise, if this was not true, then this would have been searched in the right half. If the element is found, then we will return its index, and in this case the answer will come out to be 1. So this approach is taking two traversals, one traversal for finding the pivot element and the second traversal is for finding the target element. Therefore the total time complexity will be order of 2 log n, which will effectively be order of log n. But then this process will take slightly more time than the one traversal process. So let us optimize it and solve it in just a single traversal. So let us see an important observation by using these three arrays. In the first array, we have 9 elements. So if you divide it into two parts, then this will be our mid element. Now from this mid element, at least either the left or the right half will be in strictly increasing order. So this half is strictly increasing, you can see, and this half is increasing, and then it decreased to 0, and then again it increased to 1. So right hand side is uniform, but left hand side is not having a uniformly increasing graph. Now in the second example, you can see if we divide this into two parts, then this is element 6. Now at least one of the left or the right half will be strictly increasing. So in this case you can see the left half is strictly increasing, and on the right half it increased to value 8, again decreased to value 0 and increased to value 1. So left side is uniformly increasing. In the third example, you can see if we divide this into two parts, then this is the middle element. Left part is strictly increasing, right part is also strictly increasing. So these are the three cases possible, and we always have at least one strictly increasing subarray in either left hand side or the right hand side of the partition. So we will use this observation to solve this problem in just a single pass. Our target was not to find the pivot element, but then only to find if the target is present in the array or not. So if we can avoid this search of the pivot element and still solve the problem, then it will highly improve our time complexity. So I have taken an example, and here we will find the target 5 in just a single pass. So we don't need to find the pivot element in this case. Now we have 9 elements here, and this is our left and this is our right pointer, and now we need to calculate mid, which will come out to be 4 in this case. So first of all, we need to find which one is the uniform half. We can compare it pretty easily if we compare this mid value with this left value and say that this mid value is greater than the left value, then this will surely be a increasing graph. Now since we know that this is an increasing graph, therefore we can find whether target is present in its range or not. So this target value should fall in the range of 4 to 8 in order to be present in this subarray. So you can see that 5 is greater than equals to 4 and less than equals to 8. So this should be present in this part. So this will again be divided into two parts, and this will come out to be the right, and again mid will be this one. So mid will be compared against target and it will be found. So in this way you can solve this problem in just a single pass. Now let us take another example and see. This is similar example. Here we have 9 elements, and if we divide it into two parts, then this will be our mid element, this will be our left element, and this will be our right element. Our target is the same as 5. Now we need to find which part is the strictly increasing graph. So we will compare this mid with this left. Now since this mid is less than this left, therefore this half is not the uniform part which we are looking for. This right hand side is the uniform part. So now we will see 5 falls in the range of this mid to right. So you can see that yes, 5 falls in this range. So we will search in this subarray only. So before searching, we will update this left to this 3 and right will be same, and we will make our search in this half. This will be left and our new mid will be this one. Now you can see that 5 is greater than 4. Therefore this left will again get updated to 5 and this mid will be this one. Right will remain the same. This will be our subarray and this time you can find this 5. So before finding which one is the uniform half, like this one was not the uniform half, this one was the uniform half, we first need to compare with the mid value. I will show you in the code. So by using this method, we can solve it in just order of log n time, and this is just a single pass process. So let us now look at the code to get a better understanding. So this is the code which I have written. Now here I have found the number of elements in the array and I have taken the variables left, right and mid. Now we will run as long as left is less than equals to right and the element is not found. So mid is calculated as left plus right by 2. Now the first thing is to check if the mid element is equals to target. If it is equal, then we will just return mid, which is the index of the target element. Otherwise, if the element is not found, then we will check if the left half is having a uniformly increasing curve. So if num set mid is greater than equals to num set left, this indicates that the middle element is greater than the left element, and so we can say that this is a strictly increasing graph. If it is a strictly increasing graph, then we will again make a check to see if the target element is present within this left to mid range. If it is present, then we will update the right pointer and we will make a search for the element in this half only. Otherwise, if it is not present in this range, then obviously if the target element is present, then it must be present in the second half, no matter if it is strictly increasing or not. So we will update left to mid plus 1. Okay, so this will get updated to here. Now if the left hand side is not strictly increasing, then I have already said that at least one of the left or the right hand side will be having a strictly increasing graph, since we have only one pivot element. So here I have not made any comparison, because if left hand side is not strictly increasing, then right hand side will be strictly increasing. So in this case as well, I will see whether the element falls in the range of mid to high. So if the target element is within this range, then we will update this left to mid plus 1 and we will make a search for this element. That is, we will partition it into 2 parts and we will select the right hand side partition for searching our target element. Otherwise, if the element is not in the right hand side half, then I will update the right to mid minus 1 and so we will make a search in the left hand side. So this will be done as long as the element is not found or left is less than equals to right. If the element is found, then we will return its index by returning mid. Otherwise, if the element is not found, then we will just return minus 1. So I hope you were able to understand this problem. This code will be present in the description below, so you can check it out. If you have any other approach or any other solution in different languages, then you can post below so that everyone can benefit from it. If you have any type of doubt, then feel free to comment below and I'll try to help you as soon as possible. Like and share our video and subscribe to our channel in order to watch more of this programming videos. See you in our next video. Thank you.